Hi everyone, I've been wanting to do a video of all the planners I use and just haven't been able to find the time to do them, and here I am attempting to do one. I always get scared to do it because I don't really know how to edit my videos, and it's just like the straight video of me talking and going through my planners, and I get kind of nervous that I screw up, but here I am trying, and hopefully I get to do more in the new year. So I'll get right into it. This is my Asics Giglio Campagna that I use, that I carry with me everywhere. This is the new Foxy Fix Spice Rings and Pepper that are actually launching Friday the 15th, December 15th. And then this is my number 5 B6, also in the Spice line and Salt. So first off, I'll kind of show you guys these new rings. I do love them. I have actually used several kinds of rings. I have used, oh, by the way, this is a personal size. I have used Louis Vuitton rings. I have used Giglio rings. I have used Kate Spade rings, and I have literally used every form of Filofax rings. I'm gonna say this is kind of like the best of both worlds since I discovered the TN world, and I really truly do love it. So I'll kind of tell you guys what I thought of it right when I took it out of the box. Those of you who are used to TNs, when you open this, you'll probably notice the first thing is that the spine is like a really hard spine, and it's just, I think it's like a little bit shocking at first when you open it because you're so used to TNs coming floppy when they come in and they're kind of folded up in the box. But when this comes in, you'll notice that the spine is like quite thick kind of, and it's just different. But once you put your things in, you forget about it and you understand why it's there. I'll show you, these are the rings that I purchased when they launched their original rings. Not all the way in the picture, sorry. Let me adjust. These are the rings that I bought. I think this is, oh, how do I not know the color? But these are the normal personal rings. This is botanical rose. They're normal personal rings. And you can kind of tell, like, I think because they're rings and they have the normal snap, you don't really notice like this hard spine to put the rings in, but when you have it with elastics, it's a little different, but you get used to it, I promise. It's just a different feel, obviously, because there's nothing like it in the marketplace yet. So here is a size comparison of the new Foxy rings with the old Foxy personal rings, and then I will show you, these are personal wide rings, and you can see the difference. And then I'll also show you the B6 size next to it. It's just about the same height and also just about the same width. And then these are my Louis Vuitton rings. I used to have a Giglio that was my unicorn planner. It was black, and you know what? It just wasn't getting its love, so I sold it to a really sweet girl because if for any reason I want to switch to like more typical rings, I have my Foxy rings that I originally had and my Louis Vuitton rings, and I quite honestly I've never given this one a lot of love because I was always flipping through my Giglio or this, and I just decided that someone needed to love on the unicorn Giglio that I had, and also because I have my Asics rings. So anyways, enough rambling. Let me show you first my B6 setup. I won't go through everything, just flip through it really quickly. I got this in compact. I got my Lushes in wides, but then I realized when I get a wide planner, I wind up stuffing it, and I really don't need to stuff my planners because when I stuff them, it becomes like something out of a funny movie because it's so fat and I can't really flip through it, and it kind of defeats the purpose of me wanting to plan because I add all these extras into it. And yeah, so I went and got compact in this. And when I purchase planners in general, I don't know why I do this. I do it with clothes, I do it with shoes. Like, I find something I love and then I buy 2 colors, and I think it's because like I have a fear of it running out, and I always want to back up if something happens to another thing. So I always wind up getting 2 colors of everything. But so I have 2 of this. Well, actually I have 2 Lushes. I don't have 2 of the Spice yet, so I'll have to decide what color and if there's new colors coming out. So, ooh, clip down. So this is my B6. I use my B6 kind of as a memory planner. I have just basic things in it, and I love how, I love the size of a B6. I really honestly do. It's basically 5 by 7. You have enough room to write in it and never disassemble the planner when you're writing in it. And I don't really know how much to say about it. I think it's like the size that everyone really loves. Like they may have never tried it and then they try it and they can never go back. Like I may be in these other planners, but I always love my B6. So my first section is just a monthly section that I have. And I have this folder. I won't go through where I get everything, but if you have questions, you can always leave comments. All my dashboards are from Foxy Fix. I prefer the dashboards, the plain dashboards over the secretarial dashboards. It's just a preference. So that's one section. My second section, I try to put 2 months in there. I like to keep my previous month in there. But I think I'm going to change that for 2018. I'm going to put a different insert in there. But this is November's insert, so that's another section, and these are my dashboards, and I have all of November that I decorated. I also have a calligraphy insert that I stuck in there so I can practice. And my B6 planner just kind of stays on my desk, so it is bigger than normal planners. Some people maybe think that the B6 is a little too much to carry because of its size, but if you don't stuff it and use a single, you know, you can do that. I used to use a single and bring my B6 with me everywhere, but then I discovered my Asics rings, so my Asics rings are the planner that I bring with me. My third section is my current month section. So that's the section that I have going on there. Those are my dashboards there, my puppies. I always like to do a Foxy Fix dashboard and a couple pages of vellum and then my inserts. So yes, is it extra? Yes, it is. Oh, look, I got water on that, but I like it, you know, like you like looking at your planner that way. And then my last section, because it's a compact, is just a dot grid where I jot things down when I need to. For this section, I also have a folder wrapped around it, my countdown, which I haven't updated. And then within the dot grid insert that I have, I also have my Christmas insert. Well, I took it out. I must have used it for had it for my Christmas cards and everything I was writing down. Anyways, and that's that section. So this one sits on my desk. It doesn't really have anything business related in it. So it's kind of a general planner that I just like to keep up. It's definitely more of a memory keeping. I go back in my B6 3-column timed inserts and always write things down. It's nice to have all these inserts at the end of the year and flip through them, because I used to do that in my big Erin Condren, and now I have all my inserts put together, and I like that. And I am definitely going to try to keep that up for 2018. My next planner is my Asics Rings planner. I bring this planner with me everywhere. It's always in my bag. I absolutely love this size. You know, I actually purchased an A6 TN and I tried to keep it up, and I was like, you know what, I still like my rings better. It was just a size that I wanted to try because I've never purchased an A6 TN. Don't ask me why I've never done that, but I've had the Hobonichi. I got the Hobonichi cover, and for some reason it just never stuck. And so I was like, you know what, A6 rings are where it is. I bought it on a whim, and I am pretty much obsessed with it. And I hope that more companies come out with A6 rings, because I would love a backup. A Giglio is not really a planner you buy two of for me, just for me. I feel like I can't do that, so I just have this one, and I definitely want a second of A6 rings because I like two of everything. So for my A6 rings, I cut up Foxy Fix dashboards, not the secretarial dashboards, but the normal dashboards, and I cut them down the middle, and then I punched them and use them as dashboards in here. So definitely a good use of Foxy dashboards. I'm sure there are other things you could use or make your own dividers, but I just love having these plastic dashboards. In here, clips in here. I have a monthly section, and I make all of my things on my silhouette, like all these things. My son drew me a little picture. It's so cute. So my first section is a monthly section. And yes, do I write things over and over again? I do. It's just the life of a planner girl. I love having things all over. I love writing things over and over again. It actually helps me remember my appointments. I have a ton of appointments. I kind of got into planning because my son got diagnosed with autism, and I thought it was a nice thing to keep me sane. It was a hobby of mine. I got to be creative, and writing things down over and over weekly for me helped me remember all my appointments. So I like doing that. So if people ask what you do with all your planners, I write things over and over again. I definitely do. My next section is my weekly section. This is a week on one page. I write down all the appointments that go on during the week. I have that section. And obviously all my inserts and my planners are from my shop. Let's see, these. I have like random pieces of acetate and vellum throughout planners. This is a daily insert in my shop that I keep in here if I have an extra busy day and I need to write down things so I don't forget. This is a daily insert with a collab that I did with Grumpy Bear. And then this is I have my tabs done incorrectly actually. This should be here and that should be there. That's how much I actually pay attention to my cute tabs. I have a list insert that was actually in the Shine Sticker Studio Facebook group. It's a list insert that I have in here. Another really cute die cut that I have from Fox and Pip. And then these are my inserts that I use in here with my schedule and everything. These are a week on 4-page horizontal that I love. Try to keep it up. I do, just so I can have references. It's like just the basic things that I do every day. And then this last section back here, I have just vellum wrapped around and a folder that I have that I tuck in stickers that I might use throughout the week. And then this is the back of the Foxy dashboard that I put back here. I like to kind of put it, for rings, I like to kind of have them on either side so that it can kind of protect my inner pages. And then this is a fly leaf that comes with the planner and just pockets back here. And in this back pocket, I just keep stickers that I might use. So I have to be quite honest, I don't really put important things back in this pocket. I just tuck things, and I quite honestly sometimes forget about the things that are back there, and I like search and I'm like, oh, that's where all my stickers went that I was looking for. So yeah, this planner comes with me like when I'm with my son at appointments. I kind of flip through it and write things down. I love it. It's such a cute size. You can see from a hand comparison, it's much smaller. The inserts are a very square shape, and I feel like it's a lot more room for you to write. I also have a pocket ring planner that I have in my purse, but I use it as a wallet, and I have to be honest, I don't really write things down in it. I have a list insert in there and a monthly calendar just to reference things in, but I don't really plan in there. So that's my everyday carry in my purse. My last one is the Foxy Fix Rings. This is more of my business planner that I keep, so I'm not gonna really show a whole lot of the details in it. It also stays on my desk. This is just a Foxy Fix normal dashboard that they sell for rings. This is just something that I got on Amazon that I can pull in and out. It's from Filofax, and I put stickies on there. My girlfriend Tiffany and Carrie told me about it, and I love how versatile it is. And you can like just pull it out and put it in any section that you need to put your stickies on. So my first section is my weekly section, and I have my monthly section is my first section, and I have my monthly calendar in here. I've been playing around with a different font that maybe I want to offer in the shop, so I found this font and I really do love it. It kind of is some way I wish I wrote when I use a bold tip pen, and I thought it was really cute. So I switched everything in this planner to that font because I just wanted to test it out and thought it was cute. And then behind the monthly insert, I also have these new trackers that I have in the shop. A few people don't use the trackers, so I decided to kind of try to see what this would look like. This is a dot grid on the other side rather than a tracker. So I decided to do that, and I may list that in the shop or just tell people if they want it, they can request it. In these inserts, I mark down just basic things that are going on in our household and color code everything down here. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year in here. I have birthdays, a school schedule, when my husband's off. So I love that. These are dated. If you are interested to know, they are dated so that you don't have to write everything in. I have, what is this? Another Foxy Fix dashboard that has 2 top loading openings. My next section is my weekly section, and have a week on 1 page inserts in here. If you're wondering about covers, because I design my own inserts, sometimes I change out the covers with digital things that I have. This is from TPS that I switched out. So this is the week on 1 page that I write down random appointments in. And then my next section, this is, actually these are my weekly inserts that I just released. They're like the basic inserts with no month view, no trackers. I kind of just do these as an extra thing to do, just because I like it. I love this insert. I love stickering. I own a ton of stickers. I buy a ton of stickers all the time, and I just like stickering things. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't write anything different in these than other ones, but I like doing it, so I do it. So these are also in the shop. I have January also included back here. I just separate it with a piece of vellum. And then my next section is a list section in which I have a Christmas insert in there. There's a countdown, my Christmas card list, all the basics that I need. I have an order tracker insert in there. This is just one that I made for myself. That's very basic. I have one in the shop that's not as basic. You can write more in it, but I just wanted something like simple, like the shop, the amount, and when it's shipped, so I can keep track of it. And then another insert. This is a strictly shop insert. I will show you how I do it. It's my to-do list, my expenses for the day, and then I just write various things down here for myself. This is just an insert that I use personally for the shop, so this is my daily section for it. Another cute bookmark, another dashboard, and then my last section is a to-do section for my shop. I made myself an insert where I can write down all the sizes and what I need to do for each size, things that I'm doing. I'm checking off each of the sizes because I have a million sizes in the shop. So this is a to-do section for me. And then my last section is just a notes section where I have various inserts. These are Happy Scrappy inserts, Foxy Fix inserts, just the grid inserts. And my last is another dashboard that I have, and then the page lifter. And I just keep like some cute things that I want to have in my pockets that are just decorative. And then the back pocket has a school schedule back here, and that's it. So those are my rings. Those are the 3 planners I mainly use. Next year I am adding a Hobonichi Cousin and my Choose to Do planner that I'm gonna practice lettering in. Mommy Lay is such an inspiration. She letters and things, and that's what I want to practice on next year in that. So I'm gonna have that. And then come the new year, I'm going to switch out to my Polidori that I recently got. So I really love this one. It's really nice and flimsy, very different from the structured nature of my Foxy Fix. So I thought I'd try that out for next year in 2018 when I do my new setup. This is a wide that I got. It's really, really pretty. It's the Saffiano leather. Just something different. I also have one in the, do I have it anywhere? No, I can't find it right now. I also have one in her other leather that I love that I wanted to try out too. But yeah, so these are the ones that I've been using probably for the last 2 months, minus this because I just got this probably 2 weeks ago. But these are the ones I consistently use. So yeah, I will stop rambling now. This video is getting long, so if you have any questions, just ask them below and I will try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.